Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, and welcome to another video. Before you ask, there is a reason why this thing is here. It's to block view of road names. And I'm afraid that's what it is until I think of something else that I can put there. So, I was going to do a video talking about current statements and things about immigration, but things have evolved during the day which have been, shall we say, more pertinent. So first we get the Angela Rayner tax scandal, you know, where she's been dodging tax, and on LBC James O'Braindead spent the whole day going on about how you should leave her alone and it doesn't matter and she didn't do anything wrong and you're all wrong and she's right. And then at the news at lunchtime, I had to read out the fact that she admitted that she was wrong. Oh, that was quite sweet. I quite enjoyed that bit. But of course, we came out, we did the Sky bit, we had the tears, and we pretended that we were really upset and we had made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. No, fuck off. I'm sorry, but no. I mean, for her to go and say, oh, well, you know, I've got a disabled son and I had to put the house in trust so, you know, he can be looked after forever, blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who've got disabled kids and don't have the luxury of deciding which one of your 3 houses you decide to put in trust to protect your kid. And anyone who defends her for that, you're just fucked up as well. I'm sorry, but as you can tell, I'm really angry about this because this is the woman that is part of the government that is systematically destroying this country and is systematically bankrupting it, to turn around and say, oh, well, I did it wrong, oh, you should feel sorry for me. I mean, to weaponise your kid for sympathy, it's just fucking the lowest of the low. But hardly surprising from a Labour scumbag. And remember that this is the woman who called on multiple occasions for Conservative MPs to be sacked and resign for doing exactly what she's done. Zero sympathy for the bitch. Sorry, she's evil. She's part of that despicable dictatorship, and I can't, no. I mean, fancy, oh, well, you know, it's difficult. Difficult is deciding whether you're going to eat or put your heating on, yeah? Difficult is sitting, waiting to figure out what new tax rise is coming and whether or not you can afford this, that or the other. She's fucking, and to defend a fucking hyper-rich bint, yeah, who is going to make, when employment bill eventually comes into enforced, literally destroy the rest of businesses, and you're there going, oh, well, feel sorry for her. No, fuck off. She's just an absolute disgrace. Then we go on to Rachel Reeves and the Treasury, who have now announced, and no one seems to be picking up on this, the fact that we're going to delay the autumn budget. Not going to be in October now. Oh no, November the 26th. Why have you delayed it? You can run, but you can't hide. Yeah, because they're planning even more vicious stuff. I don't know why no one else has picked up on the fact that she's delayed it. And then, finally, as we bring this short video to a close, Keir Starmer, who has gone on an absolute bullshittery tirade about Nigel Farage. Now, you know how I feel about Nigel Farage, you know, and that's fine. But he's clearly living in Keir Starmer's head rent-free. Now, he's been invited over, that's Farage, to talk at a freedom of speech thing in America. Okay? And he's gone there. But no, not due to Starmer. Oh, no. He's gone there to devalue the United Kingdom, to be anti-patriotic and talk about our country in horrible terms. He's even going to tell the Americans to impose sanctions on us. All utter fucking horse shit. No such thing is even being contemplated at all. No, nothing, nada. Just absolute raging bullshit. He's going to tell the Americans how bad we are. Trust me, he doesn't have to. The Americans are fully aware of how fucking shit the United Kingdom is right now. I mean, they make constant references to it. Elon Musk is constantly going on about it. And he's said this in Parliament. He's being unpatriotic. He's talking the country down. He's going to tell the Americans to put sanctions on. The Americans are going to put sanctions on us because the Americans know what a raging tit you are. Say something else then, but I am desperately trying to keep my language controlled. But do you see the point? Do you see the problem? He is so obsessed with Farage. I mean, a lot of other people, oh, well, you know, Elon Musk should, Alex, whatever her name is, pointless, don't care. Well, Elon, you need to stay. It's got nothing to do with you. Farage is this, that, and the other. Well, you keep sucking Farage dick then. Because Nigel Farage has said he's only going to be part of reform for 5 years. That will be when the election's over and done with. And then, like history repeating itself, he will just fucking walk away. But in any case, beside the point, the fact that Starmer feels the necessity, the actual rage to go on about stuff that Farage is not going to do. And to be fair, neither, you know, I don't think Trump thinks much of Farage at all. Farage will not be saying put sanctions on the United Kingdom because he's in no position to do so. But the panic in his eyes and the rage, and that's the rage that he has for all of us. The utter sheer contempt he has for anyone and everyone who isn't an immigrant or a Muslim. He just hates us. So in the space of one day, Angela Rayner, after apparently having a court order to stop talking about it, has finally admitted she's made a mistake, but everybody should feel sorry for her. No. Rachel Reeves and the Treasury have announced that the October budget is now going to be November the 26th because reasons. They haven't given a reason, by the way, but we all know it's because they need to get their advanced planning, and I will be talking about the potential of some of the things that may be coming down the line, which should be sheerly and horribly terrifying for all of us, because if you think you've got money, you haven't. It's Labour's. So they've done that, and Keir Starmer believes that Nigel Farage has gone over to America to talk down this country and force the Americans, or tell the Americans, to apply sanctions upon this country. If they want to put sanctions on, they'll do it themselves. And this is one day. This is, in fact, not even one day. This has been in the space of 4 hours. 4 hours. Literally, that's the Labour Party in a fucking meltdown. And then you can add into things like the Chief Inspector of the Met Police saying we shouldn't get involved in toxic things on social media, but you fucking arseholes do because you've been told to. And that's in relation. And the only reason that's come is because Graham Lynham has announced that via the Free Speech Union that he's going to sue the Met Police for wrongful imprisonment and wrongful arrest. And now all of a sudden we shouldn't really be getting involved in this. Bollocks, you get involved in it all the time. You're a bunch of lying fuckwits. The wheels are falling off this wagon. And their solution is to not just double down, triple down, quadruple down. And all of a sudden change their story because they're shitting themselves. They don't like the flags being flown. They don't like people talking on social media. They don't like the protests, which is why they're clamping down on it like a ton of bricks. They are now having imaginary shit happening in their minds where they genuinely believe that other people are going to tell other countries to put sanctions. They are literally losing the plot. The pressure's telling. They don't know. I mean, I won't even, as I said, I was going to talk about Yvette Cooper and the immigration thing, but this was more important. That can be for a video for tomorrow. But to see in 4 hours. A complete meltdown of people in the Labour Party, and the police chief shitting himself. You know, I mean, and I did a video about the police not being the police, because they're not. They're just not. And I've got more examples of which I'm going to highlight. Now, some people have said, and I know the Silver Fox Hot Take said the same, that perhaps we should use VPNs to launch our videos from other countries to protect us. Why should we? The simple truth of the matter is, they know who we are. They're watching us. They're monitoring us. When they want to come for us, they're going to come for us, irrespective of what we do. It's no good going on to try and launch it from different countries now. They already know. So what's the point? You see, there's many of us people who will lift our heads above the parapet wall and pull ourselves in the firing line. We are fully aware of the potential consequences that could happen. But our job is to highlight, our job is to show, our job is to tell. Our job is to give you our viewpoints and our opinions on what's happening in the UK, to draw attention. Sometimes, can you be months late? Yes. Hours late? Yes. But the simple truth of the matter is, if we all keep telling things at different times, we keep it fresh in people's minds. And that's the important thing. So please share these videos. The most important thing you can do is actually like the video. That forces the algorithm to push the videos out. Because we have to keep the stories going. We have to keep the message flowing. We have to keep the truth going out there, because no one else is going to. No one else is going to sit there and tell you the truth. The media won't cover things. The media lies. Everything will fall apart. If they shut us down, we need to keep moving somewhere else. We are in a state of serious trouble, and we have to stand up and be counted. Any case, enough of that. Ways to support the channel down below. And with that, I'm done. So, until the next one.
You said to me that you can't stand the world you're living in no more. I can't say I blame you, and the whole world are just screaming